Jono here, back again for another episode of the Pulled Out Gang. It's a Wednesday afternoon, and I am in the garage with something rather special, which I did say in previous episodes will be making an appearance, and will be a part of the channel. So, I'm going to show it off. I'm going to show you a bit around it, what it's about and all that stuff, and what to expect in the future with this car. And it's a bit, how do I put it, it's a bit of a touchy episode, because this car was owned by my father, who only recently passed away, and so yes, I think you can consider this as a little tribute towards him. So sit back and I hope you enjoy, and we'll talk a bit about the car. Okay, so if you can already tell, and I'm pretty certain you can, just by the tail lights and the body of the car, this is a 1965 Ford Mustang Coupe. It's a factory V8 coupe. It's got not the original matching numbers engine. It's still 289, but it's got a lumpy can, 4-barrel Edelbrock carburetor, and C4 3-speed auto transmission, so nothing too fancy. And of course, she's got a 9-inch diff in the rear. This car is, as I said, it's very special to me because it was my father's car, and we spent a hell of a lot of time in this car together. And how it actually came about that we got this is that Dad was looking for a car, and he had his mind set on like a Mark II Jaguar. Being from the UK, he loved Jags and all that British stuff. And we were in line to have a look at a couple of Jags in Melbourne, an S-Type, I think it was a Mark II as well, over Bendigo and different places. And we went down there, and it was during Easter. It was April 2016, and I was only a young fella, so I was dead keen and excited to go have a look at these cars and everything. And so we went down there, and Dad had to be back to back here in town because he had a couple of appointments and stuff. So, and he said to me, because it was around Easter and all that stuff, and the banks were all closed at some of these places we wanted to go to look at some of these cars. So he said, well, Jonathan, how about we go look at a Mustang? So we went hunting for Mustangs. There was a couple in mind. There was a turquoise one, which was perfect, didn't need anything doing to it. There was a sapphire one, which was perfect again, had air conditioning, all that stuff. And there was also this one, which was considerably cheaper than all the others. The others were around about the $30,000 mark at the time. Mind you, this was a few years back, of course, before the prices went up to absolute craziness for Mustangs and other classics. And so we had a look at this, and Dad thought, what, we'll buy this, because we went down on a trip on the XP2, one-way trip down there, and so instead of a Jag, we came back with a Mustang. So that was quite the experience. And I remember, when the guy that we brought fired up the Mustang for the first time, my eyes lit up. Absolutely lit up, and I'm sure my father's did too. So that's how it really came about, how we got this. And it's a bloody beautiful car. It was new in September of 1965. It was built in San Jose in California. It was originally in honey gold, that really nice gold colour, and then it went to a red colour, which I wasn't too crash hot on. It was pretty crap. And then later on it went to Caspian blue while I was still in America, and in about 2010 it got imported over here by Mustangs in Melbourne, and then it had work done to it, and it was sold to a private owner in Melbourne who we brought it off. So it's been about, and 2 of us now, and it's been in the panel beaters for quite a while, which is why it hasn't made an appearance just yet on the channel. Basically, without going into too much details, an accident. What happened, someone didn't put the handbrake on it, and it rolled down a slope and hit someone's ute, and it just pushed in this rear quarter over here, and this light was damaged. This is a new boot lid. So, I don't know, like the old one, I can't remember, I think there's a little bit of damage in the corner. So, they fixed that. This old panel here is brand new. It's the bumper that was on it. They didn't get a new bumper, it wasn't really damaged, but as you can probably tell, it doesn't line up too well there, so I don't know if there's a bit of, say if it's a bit out of shape, I'm not sure, but the main thing is it's back, and they did a remarkable job with the paint on the back. They pretty much, they pretty much painted the whole back end from behind the doors and up this side here on either side, part of the roof. And yeah, they did all this back here, and it looks really nice. It's really clean. So you know what? And like it's good, I reckon. And they did a good job of actually blending it in with the old paint that's still on the doors and the front. But there's still crow's feet on one of the doors, which is absolutely shocking. But I won't. Yeah, it's just a whole mess at the moment with different things and stuff going on with this car. But yeah, I won't go into it. But it's just so good to have it back. And it came to my dad's funeral, and my XR6 Falcon did too. And it was so good. Even though it's not registered, we had to get on the permit to get it to and from the cemetery. But yeah, it was so great to have it there, as it was once his pride and joy. And of course it's my pride and joy, and I plan to never sell this and keep it. And if I have kids one day, I'll pass it on to them. So anyway, so that's a little bit of information about it. And what we'll do is we'll go for a walk around it, show you a bit more, and might as well start it. Give us a little bit of a treat and hear a run. So okay, I've got the camera on me now, so we'll go for a walk around it and just show you up close, the inside, the motor, bit around the body, and yeah, and then we'll just go from there and progress with the video, like. So as I was saying, here's the back end. It looks pretty nice. They did quite a good job of painting it. The panel beating was done excellently, but you know, there's some bits we would have liked to have done on it and stuff due to certain circumstances of what was going on. But because it was at a panel beater for it was over 2 years into the third year that I was there for. So yeah, that was and because of that, my father never got to see the car again in person, or never got to drive it again. And unfortunately, my sister never got to use it for her wedding, so that was a bit of a shame for both things. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So it's not registered at the moment. It's on we had to get on permits and stuff to get it to where we needed to go to back here, and then of course to the cemetery and all that stuff and back on the day. So, but yeah, there's a few things to go through, paperwork and stuff, but we will get it registered soon, and it needs to service because it's, you know, the oil's not be changed in a little bit, but we just need it for the funeral, and it's alright. It performed well, nothing bad happened, so that's the main thing. Yeah, we did that. We haven't had it back for long. It's only been back since last Friday. It's gonna have to go back to the mechanic again to get it serviced and everything and all that, because he said he'd do that for us and everything. Take care of all that and everything else in between. It needs to be done to get it to where it needs to be, so we can enjoy it again. So yeah, this door isn't half bad down here. It's a bit dark in here, guys, so I do apologise. Excuse me. Yeah, but that's where it's all painted there. You can see it's this one on the light. It's got a focus. There we go. So you can see that's just shiny as beautiful. The roof is quite clean on this. We did have some fading on it a few years ago when we first got it, but we got that all buffed out and everything, and it came up really nice. Don't think there's any marks on it. I do know originally the boot lid did have some sap marks on it, from when it was like sitting underneath a tree and it just got crap on it. So when you come to the front, it's a bit, how do you do, like there's little cracks in the paint. Don't know if you can see that. Oh, there you go. You just, yeah, like little crow's feet, as they call it. Little bits. There's a couple scratches on it. I don't know where that's come from. We did have a possum that came in here a couple of times. I think it did come on this car. So that camera's blurred again. God damn it. That didn't really help the situation out when the possum came in here. And it's all this, and it could have been the cats too, because we've got cats. So, so yeah, can't help that really. This scratch here, that was never on the car. Ironically, it actually turned up after it was done at the panel beaters. So, that's a. Yeah, I'm gonna look into that. That's not very good. You shouldn't be getting your car that with scratches and paint chips and stuff when it's been to a panel beater getting repaired. Yeah, that's a bit sus, that one. Yeah, so basically I just showed the front because it's got the tri-coloured pony badge on it. Down there, if I can focus the camera, there we go. Down there, you can see it. Oops, sorry guys, trying to get used to this bloody camera. I've had it for years, yeah, but there we go, now we're right. So there's the badge there we put on it. We got rid of the big pony badge because it was broken. And I reckon that looks pretty beefy, I reckon. But see, the front end's pretty good on it. overall, it's a nice car. It's just there's a few little areas over here. There's a few marks which on the paint, which wasn't the panel beater. That was just. You can see this. There's a story behind all that too, but we won't go into that. Just step over this stuff. It's a bit tight in here at the moment. I haven't had a car in here in ages, so having a car in here, you know, just trying to put everything everywhere and stuff and get around everything. It's pretty next level stuff. So yeah, you can probably see now the crow's feet on here is shocking, and it really lets the presentation of this car down. It's just terrible, and this door goes across. I'll zoom up on that. Look at that. That is, and that, I don't know. See, that's, I think it's gotten a bit worse from when we last had it, because I don't remember it being that bad, stretching across the whole door and even going onto the guard. So, but you know, we're working towards getting this all cleaned up. We want it to be a lot more presentable, and because yeah, like some of these other little bits on the car, imperfections on the paint, you don't see from far away. But this door, you look at this, you can see the dullness in it, and you can see the cracks from like a distance. And it's like, oh, that looks so shit. So definitely want to get that door cleaned up, for sure. Yeah, so that's pretty much a walk around the exterior. You know, it's not a whole great, like, you know, it's got bloody added things to it actually. Like we changed the rims on it, had the original hubcaps on it with white wall tyres, which you still have as a spare in the boot. And Dad got these rims for it. Can't remember where he actually got them from. Canterbury Wheels, I think. I think you got these from. If I'm correct, I think that's it. But yeah, you got those for it, which are bloody beautiful. And we had the had thicker tyres on it, which are the BF Goodrich raised leather tyres. And so after they, you know, got real low on tread, we just went for these ones, and I was a bit cheaper at the time, so. And it still looks just as good. The tyres aren't as thick. So we had a problem at one stage too, because it has the 9-inch in it. It wasn't centered right. It was sort of out to one side, so the wheels would scuff the thick tyres. But funnily enough, we changed the tyres around on it, the wheels, and it actually corrected itself for some reason. I don't know how. It was weird, and it was fine. It didn't scuff anymore. So yeah, yeah. So we've done all that. Dad put new speakers in the back. Zoom up, tighten up a bit more. There you go, that's in there. The old ones were pretty tatty, so we got those. Yeah, what else did he do? These chrome strips on the guard there, in the lip, he got those too. Because we put a bit of chrome on it, but he didn't want to overdo it, because there's, you know, you can't overdo it, you know. See the scuff plates down there? Or sill, sorry, not scuff plates, they're in the, well, I'll show you them in a minute. The sill plates down there, we've got new ones because it didn't have any of these on it before, and it actually makes it look really nice. So we got them on it. Scuff plates, we had new scuff plates ordered for it, because the old ones are pretty dinted, and of course we have the Ford badge on it. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I think that's really all that's been done to the outside, really. It's, yeah, I think that's it. So we'll move on to the inside now, and I'll show you a bit more. Okay, so here's the inside. It's pretty cool, pretty nice. You know, it's all black. It's left-hand drive still, which is pretty neat if you ask me. I absolutely love that. I think the interior is reupholstered when it came over here, because it just looks too bloody good. It looks brilliant in here, absolutely amazing. The hood lining up there is just beautiful. We got new sun visors for it, and Dad got those two up there. The yeah, with the, you know, I can't think of the word now. Well, the bits, yeah, the metal that your bloody sun visor's gone. It'll come back to me. But yeah, we did that. Another CD player. There's a Kenwood one in there. Dad was thinking of getting like a period correct radio, like with USB, FM, AM, and all that stuff, and Bluetooth. But he wanted, because he still he likes to listen to CDs and stuff, and he had loads of them, which he still have. So we got the CD player, and he was able to put CDs on it and stuff, so he was pretty chuffed about that. Yeah, black carpet all through it. The dashboard has no cracks in it, it's absolutely mint. Seats are beautiful. Of course, you got your typical old lap belts as per usual. as a car at this period. I mean, some of them didn't have seatbelts, of course, which some of you would know, so... But yeah, it's good. It's better than nothing, it's a seatbelt at the end of the day. So that's something. The back seat, I don't know if you can see much in there. Oh, you can, so... Yeah, the panels this side have scratches on them and stuff. They're not the cleanest. We tried to touch them up with a bit of touch-up paint we got, which wasn't correct, but... There's the back seat. So it's in pretty good shape. The parcel shelf... It's not too bad. Dad actually gave it a coat of paint at one stage. So I tidied it up a bit, made it look a bit nicer. So... Yeah, that's pretty much the inside. I'll get the keys in it. And I'll just light up the dash for a minute. And you can see probably some more stuff in there too. I'm just trying to get used to, because there's all these are all the keys, yeah? Keys for different doors and the boot and the ignition key and everything. So, but I'm getting used. I know this one's ignition key, so I found it. Yeah, so we'll hop in here for a minute. And it's very hard for me to get in here, and I'm only a short person, yeah, 5'6", 5'7", about that. Yeah. So, I'll just hold the camera here in my left hand. Here's my right hand here. Very blurry. I need a... Excuse me, I'm burping, bloody hell. Very professional. I need a 4K camera. I really do. So we can do some more stuff. Yeah, so I've got the gauges down there, because, you know, you got oil pressure and temp and all that stuff. I'm going to turn that down, because we don't want to get copyrighted. Yeah, so there's the Kenwood. Pretty cool. And there's the gauges down there, which are sick as... I like those. Because obviously, you know, the whole temp gauge is... it's only got the temp, doesn't have oil pressure. So, it's always good to know what your oil pressure's like as well, especially in an old car, your temp gauge. And, that would be pretty more, a lot more accurate, and it's quite a good one, so... That's, so, like, we never added those, they were always in the car when we got those gauges down there. So, here's your light switch. Absolutely in love with the green lights on these clusters, they are beautiful. Absolutely love driving them in the night time, and you just got that in the car, that nice glow, it's beautiful. Yeah, so finally, the problem is this doesn't have blinkers or brake lights at the moment, so that was a bit of an issue, so we've got to get that sorted out too, which I forgot to mention. So, yeah, we did a no-no and drove on the road with that, but, I shouldn't have said that, but that's our secret. But she's alright. Yeah, so, yeah, that's pretty much, yeah, everything in here. Got another, I think we got a new, I think they got, yeah, got a new top for the T-bar here. New handle, got a new one of those. I think, yeah, he did. Glove box, couple little scratches and stuff, and chips on the paint. Fuzzy dice, you gotta have them. We used to have an old pair which I've got in my Red Falcon now, which is like dotless. There's just no dots left on them now, so they're just, I don't know, just fuzzy cubes. Instead of fuzzy dice, so yeah. But yeah, man, this is pretty much it. I got another handbrake handle down there. Because the old one was broken, and I need a different screw in there because it keeps popping out. And then the handle pops off and it's like, oh, I can't get the handbrake on, I'll take it off. Which is a pain because you need that, and we don't want that to happen because we don't want to repeat of what happens. So, yeah, anyway, right, I'm going to set the camera up outside, and I will get some footage of it running and started, just from the exhaust. You know, I've got to show you the engine too. That's right, I forgot about that. Definitely got to show you that. That's just, it's a bit messy underneath here because like, I tried giving it a bit of a clean and a detail, and it just needs a good clean. So, and yeah, it is supposed to be getting another power steering pump put in it too, because the old one's leaking in there, so that's another job too. A few different things you got to do, as you do with old cars. So, yeah, righto, folks, let's kick her in the guts, eh? So it's getting a bit dark out here now. Sun's setting. I'll start it for a little bit, let it run for a few seconds just to get some footage, and then just cut her off because I feel like, what's the time? Let me just have a look. It is, like, it's up past 8 o'clock. It's only, yeah, it's 7:15, so yeah, we'll give her a go, hey? Okay guys, we're gonna give her a start. I think I left the keys in the ignition. Yes I did, so I'm all ready to go. It's got a, oh yeah, left the lights on. Keys in there. So it's got a nice lumpy sound to it when it like when you take, because it's got an automatic choke, this thing, so you just, yeah, give it a rev and it drops, yeah, it goes. And then she's nice and lumpy, so let's get to the lights. Oh. Take the lights off and turn the doing. Turn the lights off, I don't need no more. Sounds prettier, sounds right. Nearly conked out a couple of times. She's a little bit cold. Well, I try to start every day while I've been here. Yeah, so it's alright, it's warming up. It's idling on its own now. It used to have originally, when I was in America, and when we got it, it had a Flowmaster exhaust on it. It's got extractors too, of course. But yeah, then like they were shit. They were old exhausts, so we had to get a new one. So we just went to a place nearby, got an exhaust on it, and yeah, it had a more bassier sound originally with the Flowmasters, and now it's got more of a trebly sound, like it's a bit lighter. I don't know if that makes sense. I mean, you haven't heard what it sounded like before, but it just, yeah. I mean, it sounds tough as, of course. Oh, you know, it does, but... yeah, no. Okay, so, yeah, that's it running. It's been starting quite good the past few days. Like, first pop, it fires, and... you know, it's give or take. Sometimes you gotta give it a bit of gas to get it started, and as you do with an old car, it's got a carburetor. Yeah, so I'm gonna move on to the engine, and then I think that's probably the last part I want to do for now, because it's getting dark, and I've got a phone call to make for my brother-in-law about another car. Like we need any more, but like, you know, so can't have enough cars. There's always room for them, you know. Well, there's never room for them. You do run out, but you know, just stuff it. Why not? Just live life to its fullest. Get as many cars and buses and trucks and stuff. And there's gonna be some more vids on buses soon, because I'm about ready to bring my other ones over to the shed, and then we can just do some hectic shit with them. And there's something cool coming, probably in January. I want to make it January next. You know, there's something, yeah, real sick that's gonna be coming that I'm buying. So, and I think there's going to be a lot of people like, oh, that's sick. You know, you got some cool stuff as it is now, but it's going to be some even sicker stuff. And by the way, this Friday coming, I'm gonna film a vlog. We're going somewhere, so it'll just be me, Paulo, and Joe. Yeah, you'll be able to see Joe in that episode. So I'm not gonna say what we're doing, but a lot of people have done it before, but we're gonna do it. So yeah, it's just gonna be us crazy guys doing funny stuff. And Jason's going to be in another car, so you won't be able to see him. He's doing his own thing. Yeah, right. Anyway, I'll show you the engine, and we'll get into the end. Cool. I just want to point out, too, something kind of funny. I was literally just looking back on some footage, like, as I just took them when the car was running, and I bent down in front of the camera. Did you notice that bald patch in the back of my head? I saw that and thought, oh my. And it's quite ironic actually, because it's in the genes, you know. My father, he started losing his hair when he was about 31 or something, and I'm 21 now, so I'm only a young fella, yeah, and I'm losing my hair. It does happen, but it's just shocking because I had long hair like the BGs, yeah, real long hair, and now it's just like it's a part of me that no longer exists. It's shocking. And my uncle said to me the other day, he's like, you got both. What do you say? You got both. What do you say? You got both sides. It's like both. You got both ends of the deal or something. He said something like that. Like, because my uncles don't have much hair neither, and Dad didn't have much hair, so I was doomed either way. Anyway, guys, let's just get back into this. Okay, guys, let me just roll up my sleeves for a minute. Getting real tough here. Yeah, we're just gonna pop the bonnet. That's the beauty I like about these old cars, is that you literally, like, if you want to open the bonnet. And look, I'm not saying go up to a random Mustang or an American car, or even an Australian car for that fact. I don't know what Falcons are like, old Falcons from the 70s and 60s, whether they do it underneath there too, but because you know that now, if you didn't, please don't go up to a car like this and just open the bonnet and be like, sucked in. Like, it's like what Jeremy Clarkson said in Top Gear. You know, it's like, you know, not saying you should do it or you should, you know, but you can do it, but it's just don't. Anyway, right, we'll just, I've done ballsed up here. I'm just gonna, hang on, give me a second, guys. I'm gonna put the camera down over here. You can just, I don't have the, oh, it's gonna point down there. Sorry. This is like a behind the scenes of opening a bonnet. I might jump cut it. It's when I've got, do some YouTube magic to where I've got the bonnet open. I'm getting tired. I need a few drinks. I'm splurring me words and getting me tongue tied. Okay, so this is like, geez, I'm not prepared, am I? Hold on a second, we're going for a walk. Make this video even longer. Oh, bloody hell. So, torch. See, torch? I'm not going to shine at the camera behind you. So, look, here's the engine. This is getting dark. I could have got me light that I put up there and just, you know, my workshop light. I'm working on engines, I put it up there, so. By the way, if you're looking at that wondering, what is that mess under the bonnet? Dad wanted to get some underlay, like, you know, modern cars have, because, you know, he loved his music, absolutely loved it, and the fact is, he's like, yeah, let's put, you know, this on here and let's drown the noise of the engine out so we can listen to our music and hear it a bit better. Which, in hindsight, you know, I love my music too, and I was like, yeah, music, but you can't drown out the V8. You can't. That is your music right there. So, like, later on, he just thought, you know what, and it got really dirty, so he's like, you know what, Jonathan, let's just pull it off. So we did, and it's still a bit of a mess. We've got to clean up, and maybe, I don't know, I don't even know, like a pressure cleaner. I might be able to get off with a pressure cleaner. I just need to cover that, so I don't want to get shit all over that. That's the only issue. Put some plastic over it, like a sheet or something. Anyway, that's a job for another day, for sure. He may have added that chrome strip up there too. I think he did. Oh yeah, he so added that. I'm pretty certain he did. Yeah, so look, as I said, we didn't want too much chrome on it. Yeah, we put a bit on it, but oh, it's beautiful. It's a absolute ripper. Okay, so into the engine. I hope that music you can't hear in the background, because I'm gonna get absolutely copyrighted. You can probably hear it, and it's gonna get me in big shit. Should be alright, hopefully. Hopefully it's, yeah, anyway. I'm gonna talk over it as loud as I can. Anyway, so, yeah, so we had to get a new radiator in this, because funny, the old radiator, it started coming out from the surrounds, the shroud or support in the court. It started coming out of there, on either end, radiator brackets, and it broke away. And as we came back from going out for the day, the fan, literally rent. I started digging into the old radiator, so I had to get a new radiator, which is this one here, and that's it. Electronic ignition, that was put on. Get rid of the old Dizzy. That's another battery. The old Century one was in this for donkey's years. It lasted like 5 years, and well, obviously it's since died, so there's a new battery in it. Mickey Thompson rocker covers. Sorry, I'm holding the camera literally everywhere, and I haven't even had anything to drink yet, so I'm not drunk. I'm just absolutely hopeless someday. So if you can just see that, it's really hard because this thing's as bright as my future. No, I don't want to say that. It's bright as my forehead. Yeah, so there's Mickey Thompson rocker covers. We have new ones for it, which I'll show you in a second. Sorry, there's more to this video than what you thought. This will be a nice lengthy one for you. We got this custom, well, not custom, it's literally just a typical bloody air cleaner here with the chrome on it, but we got 289 and Mustang in blue on it, which looks absolutely amazing. It's beautiful. Power steering, which is, that's the shit that's leaking. Yeah, so we did paint bits around the motor with blue and stuff and tidied it up a lot, but it's just, yeah, it's got that much dirt on it, and I've tried cleaning up around it, but it's just still crappy as. It's got disc brakes on the front, drum on the back, I forgot to say that. There's the oil cap. I wouldn't mind getting a Formoco one that has Formoco written on it rather than just a blank generic chrome one. Yeah, so if you look underneath there, there's an Edelbrock intake. And I was like debating with the boys to get like a high-rise intake on this and have the air cleaners poking out. I thought, nope. Took one look at this car and thought, no, I'm keeping it how Dad had it, and that's how it's staying. So, yeah, so there's the Edelbrock intake and the 4 barrels underneath there, the Edelbrock carburetor. I need a new air cleaner, that's getting a bit dirty. And my doves are going off, you can probably hear them. If you don't know, I breed doves, so, yeah, so if you hear them cooing and laughing, yeah, very good stuff. I think that's all I can really point out under here at the moment. I think that's really everything. I put another overflow bottle, which is, oh shit, sorry. It's pretty dirty, I need a new one. Oh, I can just clean it out, whatever. Yeah, so that's pretty much it under the bonnet. I don't think there's much else I can really tell you. As I said, it's got a lumpy cam. Which you would have heard. If you're real keen on cars, you would have picked it up. And, I don't know if it's... See, look, it's a lumpy cam. I don't know what brand of cam it is. If it's like a lumper or bloody pro cam, what do you call them? I don't know. Look, I'm not too up to date on cams and stuff, so... But look, it's just a lumpy cam. So, there you go. Okay, guys, that brings the video to an end. It's getting late now, real late. So yeah, I've pretty much covered everything I want to cover with this episode with the Mustang, and yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that. I had a blast making it, even though I was really sad that I couldn't have my father here to actually be in this video too, but you know, I'm sure he's looking down with a big smile on his face, and I promise him that I'll do him good. I'll make him proud with this car. Bloody oath, no, we'll do right by him in the car. And okay, as always, guys, when I'm coming in, the camera picks up my face. It's gone blurry, and I hate when it does this. It was so clear. It was literally so clear, and it's zoomed up on my face. Stop that. I hate it. This light just needs something a bit newer. It's really silly. I'll put the camera up here from it. Focus it on the car. Okay. Yeah, so as always, guys, subscribe if you want to. Definitely would help a lot. Leave a like. If you want to comment down some stuff, go for it. When I want to hear your thoughts, just go crazy in the comments. As long as it's nice stuff. Nah, look, you guys can be abusive as you want. Fill your boots. Nah. But, yeah, guys, share the video about, to your friends and all that stuff. Go follow us on our other platforms like TikTok, at the Pulled Out Gang, Instagram, of course YouTube, Facebook as well. We don't actually post much on Instagram or Facebook. We want to start doing that a bit more. It's usually just YouTube and TikTok, mainly TikTok. But we want to get back into it in YouTube and start posting more. And, yeah, I think I mentioned, like, we've still got, like, stuff to do. Like, there's the Celica videos, which I still haven't done yet. I still haven't. They're literally waiting there getting abused. They're just like, why aren't you doing me? Yeah, and I think that's, yeah. And as I said, like, there'll be more stuff at the buses coming up soon and stuff, like, you know, the Bedford Twin Steer, the Leopard, which is, that thing is a real sick bus. The growl it makes. If you want to hear something lumpy, like, it doesn't have a lumpy cam, like, it's not nothing performance, you know, it's a bus, but it just sounds so lumpy. Oh, it's sick. And there's the old AEC, which is 70 years old, and so I'm doing stuff. I haven't even filmed that neither. I was doing stuff with it. I put a valve on it. On the unloader valve, I had it serviced and everything, and it's still playing up. So we might as well do some videos on that and the chase of air pressure valves and compressors and stuff, and getting it to the point where it builds up air pressure again. Because it's just, yeah, I've been there before with buses, just trying to get the air pressure valves working, and it took me so long to get the Leopard going. The Merc wasn't too long. You know, Dad even helped out with that, which you would have seen in that video. And if you haven't, go check it out. It's a banger. It's really interesting. I know it's not cars or anything, but it's pretty cool. So yeah, just get over there. I'll put it down, I don't know, like in the description or somewhere, or you can just go back and just suss it out. Or at the end of this video too, I'll link it there too. So yeah. But yeah, and then like, we're gonna do more vlogs and stuff. Like we're doing a vlog this Friday. So as I said, like previously in the start of this video, that we're gonna go somewhere in this video. I can't remember now. I'm hopeless. Yeah, as I said, we're gonna do that. Just me, Paulo, and the new guy Joe, and you guys will love Joe. He's an absolute hoot. He's got a car that will feature on here too, which is like, yeah, coming up shortly sometime. And then Jason's just, yeah, I'll say he'll be like in at the start, but he's like got stuff to do later on. He'll have stuff to do later on, so you know, you'll just see him here and there. But yeah, righto guys, well, enjoy yourselves and keep cool and keep cruising. See ya.